Good morning, Miss Wood. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. We would just like to know how long have you been involved in the healthcare field?
Um, I've actually been involved in healthcare for probably about 30, 33 years, count not just with my business. I worked at Murdoch Center in Butner for 13 years where I fell in love with this population that we work with now, the IDD population. And that's where I got my start at Murdoch Center. Um, Trained really, really well um, to know the do's, the positive, the negative, the feel the compassion for the individuals that were born intellectually delayed.
Okay. How long have you had this business, Advantage Care?
Well, this year coming up on 22 years. Yep, 22 years.
How many offices do you have?
We have two offices. One in Durham on Roxborough Road, where Rose's parking lot is in that area, and this is our main office. And we have 4 group homes where the clients live with us 24/7. We provide residential services, and all of them are my babies, my children, adults. But yeah.
That's good. Is it easy to provide customized care plans for your client?
Well, yes, it is. We have people that are qualified that come up with the care plan, and then we train the workers to teach them to carry out the plan. It could be something simple as brush your teeth. Where it would be just easy for you and me, just go get a toothbrush and brush your teeth. Their plans are broken down according to what they can do. So to one of our consumers to brush your teeth could just start off with them going into the bathroom. That could be the first step of the goal, to teach them to go in the bathroom. And once they accomplish that, then you go to the next. You can't give it to them too. Some of them can handle it and some of them can't. So to be able to identify the toothbrush, So it's all according to the client, and it's customized, as you said. It is by the consumer.
Right. Wonderful. And what do you expect out of your employees?
Well, we have employees that it's a positive to be able to hire someone that has experience. But sometimes we have to give people a chance that have never done this, because I started and I had never done it. But our interview process, I tell my daughter, Janice, which do our hiring process. And by the way, this is a family organization. I kind of get a feel for people. People, you want somebody that want to have some compassion and got a desire to help people. Some of the questions, you hear people, have you ever helped anyone to be able to assist them with their ADLs, with a bath? Have you ever did that, even for a family member? You may not have worked in that field, but some of us have mothers, grandmothers, aunts that we have to have. We have assisted. So those are real good things to add to your application. If you haven't ever worked in a nursing home, or if you didn't ever get a chance to go to Murdoch Center. But yeah, we want people to have compassion. The people are not product. They're not product. They're people. They're human beings with feelings. And my thing is, if you want to make God mad, you mess with his children. You mess with his elderly, the people that are disabled. And I always tell people, you're going to get old one day. You may get in a position where you're going to be dependent on somebody that take you to the bathroom to keep you dry. Think about it in that mindset, you know, when you helping these people. And some of them may seem like they we got some real high functioning individuals, but they're not as high functioning as they may seem to be. You know, they still need assistance. They may not need as much hands-on, but you gotta have some compassion when they're having behaviors to know that they can't help it. You know, they can't help it. That's their diagnosis that has them acting that way. So you can't, one of the clients hit you, you can't hit them back. You know, we teach NCI, and that's a program where we teach you to, it's not defense. It's not offense. I hope I'm saying it right, but it help to keep you, to protect you from getting hurt, and it helps to keep them from getting hurt by redirecting them. You know, and if it get where you can't handle it, we have to may have to call 911, or you know, put them in a position, a holding position, if their plan calls for that, to keep them from hurting themselves. You know, so it's not about fighting; it's about keeping them safe. Yes. So once we train our staff, you got to just continue to train. It's an ongoing thing. Yes. You got to, I just said it earlier, you got to inspect what you expect. Right. What we put in, we got to follow them along. That was the positive thing about Murdoch Center, because they always had retrainings and in-services, research, and just continue. And I'll never forget what I learned there. It has a lot to do with the person that I am today. And then getting the opportunity to live with my grandmother when her health started to decline. That's where I started. That's what made me get into the home care. Yes. You know, and that's a service we provide as well to kind of help keep the person in their home as long as they can. As long as they can. That's most people's desire. I don't want to go to the nursing home. And that's what we do. We work to help keep them in their safe place, in their place that they know, as long as they can.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, like you said, you told us that you've been doing this for years. What keeps you motivated? What keeps your passion for home health?
I'm motivated by it's little things. It's the little things. When a parent say, I see this difference in my child, or my son or my daughter, since they've been in Advantage Care, they have really come out. I see the progress. Or when I'll be in the grocery store and I'll see one of our elderly clients or people that we provide home care to, and they tell me I don't know what I would do without that aid. I don't know what I would do. And then that's how I found out the aides are going above and beyond. I said, don't tell me no more. They ain't really supposed to be doing all that, but some of our aides, they in it to win it. You know, they do more than what is required of them. Because some of our clients, we're all they got. Yes. You know, it's sad that you would have to pay your son or daughter $15 to come take you to the grocery store. That's happening, you know, holistically across the nation, you know. And that's why I said do right, and right will come back to you. Treat people right, you know. But I'm motivated because of the population, because I know they're dependent on us. Have I ever had times or moments where I wanted to throw in the towel? Yes, I have. But I give it a couple of minutes, and then something always pull me back. You in this, you're not just in this for the money. You in it because you love doing what you're doing.
Yes. Last question. This is the last question. If someone receive services from you for their mother, their child, their loved ones, what can they expect from Advantage Care?
Once we sit down with the family or the caregiver, we go over the care plan with them. We tell the nurse from the state to come out, the qualified professional, the care managers, the team come together and get the plan for the innovation piece, like for the group home clients. The team for home care get the plan together for them. We go over that with the family. This is what we're supposed to do. And if you don't get this, it's communication. If we don't communicate with one another, if one of our aides or one of our employees is not doing what they're supposed to do, it's all about communication. It's all about communication. Let us know, because people make mistakes, and then the family sometimes may be expecting more than what we can do, because the last aide went way off of the plan of care. She was going to the grocery store. She was going to pay bills. She was taking your mama to the doctor. We weren't supposed to be doing that. And it happens. And then when the aide come in, that's going to go right by the plan of care, and she's strictly about, she got 4 more clients to go to, and she's strictly about, standing on business. Yeah, then you think, she's the villain, but she's really doing what she was supposed to do. But it's all in the name of communication. Okay, Miss Sally, we know Miss Sue was here and she was doing this and she was doing that, but Miss Sue wasn't supposed to have been doing that. She went above and beyond. And it's now the aide that's going by the plan of care is making her look like she lazy or she won't do all that you need. But you remember when we first came? This is on the paper and you signed off and your daughter signed, and this is what we said we was going to do. This is what we're supposed to be doing. So we kind of had to reel back in, and some of them can't handle it. They'll leave and go to another agency to get all those things. But we all tell them now, Medicaid won't pay for all of that. But if you got some funds, we could provide you some private duty. So we do private duty as well. And if you need those things done, we could provide private duty. But if we do that and charge Medicaid for that, that's fraud. So we got to stay in line with what Medicaid is asking us to do as an agency. And so sometimes we have to, have a come to Jesus about the services and what we're really supposed to be doing.
Well, we would like to thank you for your interview. You're such a wonderful person.
Yes, ma'am.
And we really appreciate all you do in healthcare, because we have to realize, like you said, it will be us one day.
Yeah.
We're going to want somebody to love us and care for us.
That's right.
The same way. So we would like to thank you. You want to add anything, Roy?
Thank you, Ms. Janice. Thank you for the opportunity for the interview. And we appreciate you with all you do for the community. And we look forward to all you got planned coming. So we know you got more big things to do.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much.
All right.